Hey guys, I have a couple things to talk about. Um, I watch one of my favorite YouTubers, probably my favorite YouTuber of the moment, is the Truther Girls, and I actually found her YouTube from a comment she left me about methadone. But it's weird because when I started to look through her, I was like, oh, this person left me a comment. I'm gonna look at some of their videos, see what's up with them. And when I actually started to watch her videos, I was like, wow, I really agree with the things this person says, and so I instantly became a fan of her videos. And one of her latest videos, if not the latest, is about the John Bedell, the guy who went and shot up the Pentagon. And I'm not going to talk a whole lot about him. I don't have a whole lot to say. He was nuts. He was nuts. But of course, because he had what the mainstream media and what mainstream society deems as radical views, they said that he did these things because he was a 9/11 truther, etc., etc. And something that really bothers me is, I am an American, and quite honestly, I'm proud to be an American. I am proud of the Constitution and what this country originally stood for. I, I'm proud of that, and I'm proud to be here. But because of my ideas and the things that I believe, my government tries to make a mockery out of my ideas and my beliefs and people who believe and think the way that I do. And that really makes me uh, feel very sad that not only does my government make people like me out to be crazy nut jobs, um, when we definitely aren't. I mean, everyone is crazy to a degree, but just because I believe certain things, and I would easily be deemed a conspiracy theorist, even, what my government makes me out to be a crazy, or because I believe in aliens, or because I have certain ideas about the Christian church, or I believe that the government had their hands in 9/11 and that they have their hands in this, that, and the other. They make me out to be crazy. And not only do they make me out to be crazy, but uh, people who have had the same ideas that I have, who have went out and talked about it openly, who have toured campuses, William Cooper and Philip Schneider, for example, they've gotten killed. People have gotten killed for speaking out about these ideas and speaking out um, against what the government deems acceptable. And yeah, I am proud to be an American, but it's very painful when I know that not only am I deemed crazy by my government, but that I have to fear for my safety because of my thoughts and because of my beliefs and my opinions, and that I have to fear that if I voice my opinion or speak my opinion, even here on YouTube, that my freedoms could be taken away. So it really makes me think twice about um, being proud of being an American. And it really makes me question what this country stands for. Yeah, the government and the mainstream media, and really mainstream society, the average American, that does an amazing job at making people like me, quote unquote conspiracy theorists or truthers or what have you, they do a great job of making us look like morons, crazy morons. And I say they do a great job at this because the vast majority of people still side with the others. Um, when really all it takes is just a little bit of reading. But I don't know. most people are certainly afraid of the truth, or I think really more so people are afraid of finding out that what they believe to be true, or the foundations on which they have built their life, when they find out those things are not the way they thought they were. It's scary. So, yeah, I don't really know why I decided to talk about this. It's just a thought that I had in my head. And quite a few years ago, I used to do a little talk show on nowlive.com. I'm not going to tell you the name of it because I don't want it to be stolen, but I've really been thinking about starting something again. I don't know how. I want to have like my own online radio show, but I don't know how to go about it. So if anybody has any tips, or I might do like a webcast or something. I don't know. And I know nobody's going to watch, but I enjoy doing it. So if anybody has any tips or anything, I'd really appreciate it. Chocolate, I'd really appreciate it. And I'm going to look at some websites and things like that. The main issue I have with like doing my own scripted show is organization. I'm very unorganized, so I never really know how to organize the show or whatever. But I'm really interested in starting this again. And I wish that I could organize my thoughts as well. And not only organize my thoughts, but articulate them in the way that the truther rolls. I believe her name is Sonia. The way that she does. Because I'm very envious of how she can articulate her thoughts really well. And she comes across so put together, but when I talk about things, I just come off as kind of weird. I don't know if it's maybe just my personality or my quirks, or I don't know. But I think it's because of my unorganized thoughts and unorganized, scattered way of speaking. But that's really all I have to talk about in this video. I'll definitely post more information if I decide to do webcasts or an online radio show or anything like that. Yeah, I'll post updates on that if I decide to do it. I don't really know. It just depends. But I would like to, so yeah. Alright, that's it.